that we could be like Jesus. Not worship, be like Jesus and be even closer to God. What if we never knew that through hard work and determination there's nothing we can't achieve? What if we went to church and we're told don't ask no questions, just sit there and believe? What if the truth were mixed with lies, keeping the wool pulled over our eyes, robbing us blind, while priests get caught touching the altar boys and don't serve no time, they just get reassigned? What if every suburban white boy all of a sudden wanted to be hood?
Talk to him.
Maybe even be a rapper. What if every ghetto youngin' all of a sudden wanted to ride a skateboard, maybe even be in a rock band? What if every other guy thought he was a girl? What if every other woman thought she was a man? What if I, being old school, didn't want to keep up with the game the way it's being played? Would you really understand? What if there was a planet on the opposite side of the sun, same distance as Earth to sun out there in the atmosphere? What if you turned on network TV and heard words like ass and bitch, yet nigga is still considered the N-word and the planet Pluto just up and disappeared? What if there were homeless people, including war veterans, begging for something to eat? What if the controllers of the homeland wanted to send soldiers to another land with homegrown terrorism going on our streets? What if there was a Go ahead, brother. What if there was a cure for cancer and AIDS? No, shoot. What if there was never a box to think outside of? What if there was a cure for cancer and AIDS? What if there was no upper class? What if I could get into a fist fight with George W. Bush and whip this motherfucking ass? What if we stop saying our religion is the best? What if we stop saying their religion ain't right? What if we who claim to believe in God would unite forces with other religions to do battle against the same enemy? If that happened, do y'all realize we'd be free almost overnight? What if it wasn't so hard to understand religious and political talk? What if preachers stopped spoon-feeding us to give us some good old-fashioned spiritual food? Then maybe we wouldn't have to spend so much time on our knees praying. We could just stand up and walk the walk. What if the greatest entertainer on earth was made a mockery of and dishonored in front of his family, his fans, and his friends? Yeah. What if he died and the same ones that crucified him said, he dead now, y'all can love him again? Come on now. What if we had a black president with a real cool wife, two beautiful kids, and there's no little black swag going on? Would that be all right? What if my name wasn't Brother Rob? What if it was Brother Salahi? They got to sneak past White House security, go up to the president and shake his hand? What if, dear family, some of these ifs that I've mentioned were true? Then I guess prior to the second coming of the Messiah, we all got some work to do. What if falling in love and holding a relationship together wasn't so damn tough? What if for black people the loss of Dr. King, Malcolm X, and Tupac wasn't so damn rough? What if, dear family, the word if wasn't such a little word that meant so much?